Hey y'all, hey, happy Friday. Just stopping by to say hello and to wish everyone a great weekend. I'm so tired. I'm just now getting home. I've been out all day since about 9:30 this morning shopping at all these stores, and I'm wore out. I am wore out. I am literally just getting home probably about 20 minutes ago. Been out all day and I'm tired. A girl is tired. But anyway, what y'all got going on? What y'all doing this weekend? What y'all got planned? Anyway, let me share this little story with y'all. And I'm going to cut it close because, child, I'm tired. But anyway, y'all, let me tell y'all what happened to me in Walmart. So, mind you, I've been out with my daughter and my grandson all day. So, our last stop was at Walmart, right? And I'm walking down the aisle. Me and my daughter, we split up for a moment because she had to get some stuff. And we moving around. So, anyway, I'm walking down the aisle, minding my business. I hear somebody say, excuse me. And so I didn't turn around at first. I'm thinking, okay, maybe surely they're not talking to me. But anyway, they kept saying, excuse me. And I can tell the voice was closer. So I turned around. As soon as I turned around, baby, he up on me. How you doing? And I said, I'm fine. How you doing? He was like, I'm doing fine. My name is such and such. I said, nice to meet you. He said, what's your name? I said, my name is Gwen. He said, nice to meet you, Gwen. Can I be honest? I said, I would prefer you to be honest. He said, when I saw you walking back there, I said to myself, I got to know who she is. And I said, oh, okay. Well, here we are. He said, can I have your number? And I said, you cannot. He said, why not? I said, because you are young. He said, I'm an adult. I said, but you're young. He said, so what does that mean? I said, it means you're too young for me. He said, you don't even know how old I am. I said, how old are you? He said, 23. I mean, hell, here I am thinking I'm doing good because at least the last couple of times I was a 37-year-old and a 39. How we get from that to 23? I don't like to use the term YNs, but baby, let me tell you something. Y'all YNs are bold. I give y'all that. Y'all confidence, baby, is through the roof because we got men our age, let me say my age and older, that is scared to approach. So I give y'all YNs your props because, baby, y'all be testing the water for real. So I got to give y'all that. But, baby, I ain't it. I am not it. I said, sir, I am old enough to be I am old enough to be your mother. He was like, I'm attracted to older women, though. I said, sir, I'm sorry, but I'm not it. I said, literally, I have a son and a daughter that's older than you, and I have a grandbaby and a son-in-law. That's not happening. He was like, just give it a shot. I said, honey, there's nothing that I can do with you at all. He was like, just take my number. Just take my number. I was like, baby, it ain't happening. I said, but I wish you well, though. He was like, one more look. This is what's funny, though, because I done told him no several times. But this is how he cracked me. He said, okay, I'm going to give you one more try. I'm going to give you one more try before I leave. You going to take my number or not? I said not. And I said, I wish you a happy holiday. He said, you too. I said, thank you, baby. And I mean baby as in child. The moral of the story is, y'all YNs are bold. Y'all are bold. I can't tell you how many YNs have tried. And that's okay, because, look, you're going to shoot your shot regardless, but I ain't it. I'm just not in. And to each its own. But I just cannot do it. Anytime a YN try to talk to me, I instantly think about my children. There is no way. There is just no way. And I couldn't even fathom. What are we going to talk about? What are we going to do? Like, how would that even work? But anyway, to each his own. And yeah, it was so cute. And yeah, he tried. But the moral of the story is, I salute y'all YNs because, baby, y'all are very bold, very confident, and y'all will shoot your shot. Because when I tell you, it was like he walked up to me like, yeah, let me go ahead and just let her know what it is. And I can appreciate that. But no, honey, I'm looking for someone my age and older. Not too much older, but older. I can't do nothing with no YN, with no young man. I just cannot do it. I ain't even going to say with no young man. I cannot. But anyway, carry on, you guys. Have a good weekend. Bye.